What is up, my clan? Clint is here, back in the world of Destiny, and I have returned from PlayStation Experience. Big shout out to the folks at Activision and Bungie for flying me out and giving me the opportunity to play Destiny's latest event, The Dawning, before anyone else. So let's jump into it, guys. The Dawning is Destiny's winter event. It's a 3-week long event starting December 13th, 2016, and it includes all kinds of stuff. First and foremost, we've got new quests, we've got new bounties, and we have a record book with challenges, very similar to the Rise of Iron book that we got with Rise of Iron. Each level has its own rewards. Unfortunately, I didn't spend a whole lot of time looking at the book. I should have. That's my bad. But with that comes the return of SRL, Sparrow Racing League, with 2 new tracks, one set on Earth, one set on Mercury. And guys, they are mega fun. The one on Earth is in the snow, so it has a very winter vibe to it. The one on Mercury is super cool. It has those portals like we got in Crossroads that let you jump across the map. Super cool. And also, both maps kind of seem like they had some different paths to take and possibly some shortcuts. And we'll definitely need to figure those out and learn the tracks like we did the first time around. And you're going to be able to do that because SRL is sticking around after this event in private matches. Yes, you will be able to load up with your own friends or even by yourself, solo queue, into any of the 4 tracks and learn them, play them, take your time, run them backwards, do whatever you want, memorize them to be the best you can in this event. Next, we have new game mode, strike scoring. All right, so I had a chance to play the 3 new strikes, or the revisited strikes, if you will. All 3 strikes have been revamped with SIVA, or new functionalities, new boss fights. Omnigul is back, and she has some new mechanics. Her room is wicked hard. There's this gas, this fog that slows you down, and you can't jump. And oh, it's so good. It's so good. And she even disappears at some point, and you have to fight the ads and whatnot. Also, the door's locked, so you can't run away. Kind of stuck with her. The Nexus strike, the one strike that everyone has wanted to come back for months, if not years, is finally back, and it also has been modified with some SIVA and some other elements. The Nexus boss fight itself has 2 different mechanics you can randomly get. One is the relic from the Vault of Glass, where you have to use it to take down its shield. The other one is very much like the Oracles, where your screen starts to black out, and you have to. And I didn't get a chance to play this one, so I don't know the exacts, but I think there are pools of light that you have to run to, or you have to do something similar to the Oracles, where you get cleansed, and then you're able to fight the boss. But the Nexus fight was super fun. Really looking forward to running that again. It's been too long, in my opinion. And the third and final revisited strike is Tanix, which is probably one of my favorite strikes of all time. And now that he's been SIVA-fied, there's also some new bosses, and there's also the new SIVA tank, which was wicked fun as well. So super excited about the 3 additional strikes added to the SIVA Crisis playlist. I know you guys are going to enjoy it. I have to say, all 3 boss mechanics, all 3 boss fights have been intensified. They're definitely more difficult. They require a little more skill. You can't just run and just fire as much as at the bosses as you can. All 3 of them have mechanics now that actually slow down the fight and require you to do other activities. So if you PvE fans, you're going to love it. All right, guys, last but not least, let's talk about weapons. We have the return of the one and only Icebreaker, and with it 2 new ornaments that look super sexy. We also have 2 new exotic heavies, sort of. We have the Void and the Solar versions of the Thunderlord, called the Abaddon and the Nova Mortis. And I had a chance to use both of these guns in the strikes, and they feel exactly like the Thunderlord. They sound a little different. Obviously, they're Solar, they're Void. Also, we have new ornaments for the Red Death, the Last Word, the Thorn, and Black Spindle. And I have to tell you guys, that cold between starts, the Takenified Black Spindle looks super sexy. All in all, guys, there's something in the Dawning for everyone. There's stuff for PvE, there's stuff for PvP when it comes to this SRL. I'm bringing those back and having them stick around for private matches. We got revisited strikes. We have some new weapons, some new exotics to come for. And also, those exotics, guys, from my understanding, are going to come from quests. I know for a fact the Icebreaker one will come from Zavala, from a Nightfall quest. I don't know if the Nova Mortis and the Abaddon will be doing the same, or if those will be just from exotic engrams. But nevertheless, we have more stuff to do, guys, to hold us over through the winter, and I'm super excited about it. Let me know in the comments down below, what was the one thing that got you most excited when you saw that trailer from the videos that have been out on YouTube the last couple of days? You know, what are you most excited about? What are you most looking forward to in the Dawning? Personally, I'm just super excited to get back into SRL. I had a couple bad races with the time that I was given, and it took me a couple matches to get back in the swing of things. You know, being a PvP guy, I definitely don't ride my Sparrow too often. So even my very first match, I forgot how to thrust. So it was rough. But nevertheless, I gave the guys at Bungie a good laugh with my poor skills. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to leave a thumbs up if you liked it. Drop a subscribe if you're new for more Destiny content. I live stream almost every day here on YouTube. And I will see you next time here in the world of Destiny.